Hey all! Well, wasn't feeling that great tonight. I worked on a setup for a friend, and I figured, oh, I'll run ARCA. Oh, Las Vegas, I got a killer setup for Vegas. But I seem to have either, well, the video that I ran here, I think that was one of the ones that didn't record. So I don't have that to figure out what setup I ran. So I have a mid-wedge setup and I have a high wedge setup, and I did some research and such, and I put this one in and I worked on it a little bit, but I didn't do full runs, and it didn't show that it would be, you know, like 20% tight. So this is a setup from about a year ago, I would say, and not one I ran in a race. It's a 100-lap race. We're 22 laps in. I got 32 laps of gas, and I'm not saving gas. I'm saving tires. Look at that tire wear. It's just horrible. So I created a really bad tire wear setup. I qualified 8th. You know, I wasn't that slow. I hit a 30.418. But here's another situation where I wasn't thinking that I had to do a full fuel run, kind of full test session. So I just did that with another track. So I just wanted to get in here, throw a setup in a race. But I noticed that the setups in the championship season, this is ARCA, my new ARCA series, race 3 or 4 or whatever. And they use the regular quick race setups, which I had not updated for Vegas. So, and I believe my A setup is in the career mode with no picture or whatever. I have other, you know, versions of this setup, but they didn't seem to work too well. So I picked this one because it worked the best, but obviously it's like a 3/4 setup because it's like, look at that, 18. I got it down to 18%. That's why I'm in 4th gear. I'm not in 4th gear to save gas. I'm in 4th gear to save tires. So when I hit the gas in the turns, it doesn't put as much pressure on the right side tires, especially the right front. But I can also tell that a lot of the elements on this setup are not bad. So, with just in-race adjustments, I gotta figure out how to get it, I'm not worried about the speed, how to get it to where I can run it full out for a full fuel run. So this is kind of like, you know, without track bar, shocks, springs, it's going to do it with wedge and tire wear. So, right off the bat, you know, there's some things that I did before the race thinking that it would be too loose. Totally went 180 degrees in one direction. So I'm going to back those adjustments out. And then I'll add some other, hopefully, beneficial adjustments. So basically, you know, I'm like using maybe 1% of the right frontal lap. I got 26 laps in the tank, 28 laps done, 25 laps, let's say. Get us to 53 laps. So if I can get it to 50 laps, that's great. Any lap over that is just a bonus. And maybe I can, you know, fix it enough that I can get a decent finish. Because I venture, I probably have a top 10 car if it wasn't for the right front. I have the camber up, but you don't see it because obviously there's other things wrong with the setup. This is also the track in Xfinity during the day that I seem to have the worst trouble with the bumps. That's probably a contributing factor. I kind of remember last time we were here, I have a video somewhere that says bumps in Xfinity Vegas. I don't know why they affect the Xfinity car more, but they do. It's for me. You can even see me. Look at all the cars. Look how they're bouncing around. I hit it very tamely and slowly. So we're down 20%, and we're over 30 laps, so we're going to be close. Notice I'm not going down on the apron because that tends to wear the right front a little bit more. And I'll stay high where it's smoother. But all of this makes me slower. I mean, look how far behind leaving that. I mean, if there's a caution, which I venture there will be one caution this race. I do have infrequent, mechanical failures on. So we're in a race with the right front tire. Now, the reason why I'm slowing down entering the turns is because all the weight transfers to the right front when you enter a turn. No matter, wherever you make a left turn, it goes to the right front. When you make a right turn, it goes to the left front. So the right front's the problem, so I'm trying to be as gentle with it as possible, but I was doing 1% a lap, but as we get under 20% wear, tires tend to wear a little bit harder, so you have to be even more gentle. 21 laps, 18%, probably 17. Try not to get on the gas until you hit after the apex helps. Try not to slide it around helps. I'm faster than these guys, but I can't afford to hit them because it tends to affect the tire wear also. I'm saving gas, so I basically got a pit in like 15 laps, which looks like about 50 laps to go. And I'm running the top 20. Not really, I'm falling back a little here and there. But there's not a whole lot I can do about it without getting through the race. Well, why did I back out and this, that, and the other thing? Because then I'd work on the setup and fix it. And I don't want to spend that extra time. So, every once in a while, you get into a bad situation. I know a buddy of mine that always seems to pick the wrong setup, and he really doesn't need to. And you just got to make the best of it sometimes. Oh, and we got a caution, which will catch me back up, and we got 64 laps to go. Can I save that much gas? Probably. That would probably help. We'll put that all the way down. And since we are 20%, we will go all the way down to 52.3 and leave this up for another reason. Okay. Wow, that was a lot of guesstimating there. If I'm in the ballpark, I might just be able to pull this off, but I can't run fast. I do this more for me if I gotta run slow. And I'm just feathering the gas. Because if I can stay out, I have to actually do 59 laps. So I only have to save 6 laps. efficient, and I should be able to do that. But I mean, I got to make that right front lift, and if I go full out through the turns and such, yeah, I'm gonna burn that right front right off. See, right rear is wearing a little bit more. I took 2 goddamn rounds of wedge almost out of it, so that should help. Get this real loose. Well, we'll see how it goes. Probably get it too loose, but with 20% spare, I think we'll be alright. I don't wreck myself. That's why I left the left side tire pressure in as a hedge. Getting too loose at the end of the run. Oh yeah. I might have went too far. I might have to run a little harder. It's only 6 laps. And I am in 4th gear, so still screwed up enough that it's not spinning me out, but it's going to. Went too far. I should have gone just 1 round. Interesting how I got the setup to work. Four laps to go, and I'm working this hard. We got time. Oh, that didn't help. Oh. Yeah, well, here's a perfect example of making the wrong adjustment. And yeah, I could cause a caution, but that's not who I am. I'll probably end up causing a caution anyway, but it's not going to be on purpose. Yeah, there's just no zero. There's negative security with that. See, just a touch, and it sends me up into the wall. Oh well. So I'm looking, when I do cause the caution, how loose it is, so that's how far I'll back it up. So far that's 5%, so we'll go 1 beyond that. So that's 3 clicks back in. It's already 6. You know what I did? I took out as much wedge as if I was measuring the tire pressure. I took out twice, like almost twice as much. I did back off too. So I took 18 clicks out, and I should have only taken 10 clicks. Imagine if I did it. God, I'm asking you guys. No, I'm on the top of the car. Maneuver. feathering it because I don't want to give him the fourth here. 70%. See, it just wants to turn, and I can't really stop it because then it wants to do the hospital hop thing. That's a huge lack of maneuverability. Slide. 48 laps. So I gained a lap. Surprise. I probably, if I could last, so I'm out of the gas, I'd probably be able, just using fourth gear, I'd probably be able to save 8 laps. So, if I don't wreck myself, wow, it's good. See, when you get in there, okay, so there's 5 parts to the turn. So you get in, it's the entry, transition, apex, exit, and transition back to the straightaway. Well, I can drive it in too fast to aggravate the right front, so it's not loose in. But when I have to get off the gas and turn it from the middle off, when the weight transitions, it just dumps everything onto the right rear. And that's why it is loose at the moment. See, up until I hit that point, and then it's like, see, if I get on the gas a little earlier, it's a little more manageable off, but I'm still very, you don't want to be next to me. You want to be around me. It seems to be worse here in 1 and 2, but I do what I did in 3 and 4 that time, and it helped. Yeah, I'm aiming for that, like, green light there. I'm catching the weight shift better now. 44 to go. I'm feathering it, otherwise I might spin myself out. And that definitely might happen later on in the run anyway, but I'll be damned if I'll, cause it. I'm nailing it all the way in. It's a 60-degree difference. And of course, the exact of what I was doing before the caution was I was going into the turn light, letting off early to put more pressure on the right rear because the right front was burning up. Now that the right rear is burning up, I'm trying to enter the turn too fast, put the pressure on the right front, but it's like, yeah, it's too bad. It's going to be unrecoverable soon. It also doesn't like to be around other cars. Sliding. Wall stopping from going around. See, a slow guy, that's not good. If I couldn't hit the gas, I was going to hit him. If I hit him, I would have wrecked. Because it's at that point. I mean, and these guys, you know how slow they have to be going this speed? See, if this was a league race, yeah, I'd be getting lapped about now, but they're still a half a lap behind me. Well, I'm a half a lap behind them. I don't even want to look at it. And don't worry too much about not gaining laps gas-wise. It's very slow, and the game has a way of, like, you lose, like, you gain like one fairly quickly usually at an oval, and then and then it's slower. I figure like every 8 laps you get 1 lap. That's in ×1. Cut that in half for ×2. If you're running slow enough, you know, if you have the right gearing in. And I'm running so light. We're going to probably talk. Why don't I pit? Because it's a game. And there can still be a caution at any moment. Save my ass. Might not be able to win the race, or might not whatever, but I should see less than 5 laps short by now. So slow. Yep. Well, almost. I'm just in the worst possible position to do anything. To race, to save, to anything. Still got 36 on the right rear, but as we get to 20, yeah, this is going to get ridiculous. I'll make it that far. Straight away for 2 laps. Oh, we gained a lap. There it is. Now it's 32 laps, right? 8 laps. You 4 laps short. Well, we won't know until we get to the last lap. And it's and we're going to be a lap down, and it's changing over out of turn 2 on the back stretch. right behind us with 30 laps. He has a good chance of lapping us. They got to pit. If they pit and I don't have to pit and I don't wreck myself, I might be able to stay on the lead lap, but I don't know if I'll be able to win the race or finish well. And it's just an exercise in making the best of a bad situation. Yeah, I'm a lap down. They're running like a second and a half faster than me. Customer in second place. Slowed all the way down. These guys go without getting hit by them. Yeah, that's faster than mine. Well, I don't think we'll have enough tire to make it. Wow, we went so far, we screwed ourselves in the opposite direction. Look, it's even looser than it was tight. 25% loose, almost. It was only 20% tight. Remember, we got to make the right rear last as many laps as there are left. 23 and 26. So we're 3% short on the tire. Damn, we are so screwed. And we're slow and so far back that I don't even know if we can make a decent recovery. Yeah, we're stuck a lap down. So we're totally screwed. You guys directly here. It's not saving enough gas. I have a really good save gear in this too. This is concerning, but Las Vegas is one of the tracks that I have lost. I was figuring I've lost more races on gas mileage here than I think any other track in all the series. I think I lost 6. Simply because no matter how fast I was, that was big, no matter how fast I was, I could not match the gas mileage. Everybody else was able to run faster and longer. Here in Texas. But Texas tends to not come down to gas mileage races, usually. But I don't have that problem anymore. I won a Texas truck race last year. I had the fastest truck, but we had a bad caution. But I don't think we had to go that far. Which helped me. This is a max save kind of situation. And this is where I tend to be a couple laps short. I probably will end up being a couple laps short. 22 laps, 19 laps. So we gained another, that's 3. 8, 8, and 8 is 24. So it looks like we're not going to make it on gas or tires. Wow. As slow as I'm going, this is horrible. shows how far behind we are with this particular setup. You bet your ass next time I get into career mode at Las Vegas and Xfinity, I'll be taking pictures. I think we won a Vegas race with a not 100% car here. And that's the race I was looking for, because that setup was awesome. And it's very close to what this is, but what I learned on Heat 4 is like, yeah, sometimes just one click can make the difference between whether a setup works or not. And barring that, there's also, sliding around too much. 12 laps. Oh yeah, it was totally screwed. Why aren't I pitting? Because I'm only a lap and a half down, and if there's a caution, I'll be better off. If I pit, I'll probably go another 2 laps down to the leader. In my race, I got guys that are also a lap down, so it's in my best interest to stay out until I absolutely have to, or I cause a caution. I'm amazed I haven't caused a caution. 2 laps, so we would have made it on gas. See, it's weird how it works. It like doesn't really work until you get all the way down. But I can't make 18 laps on 8% tire. I have to pit very shortly here. I know I'm 30% loose, but we don't have to go to the end of the race. I noticed the game has a propensity of, if there's going to be a caution in the long run like this, it tends to be about within 15 laps to go. We're very close to that. I'll probably pit and come out. Yeah, with this lap. So we made it 15 laps short, 64. We had to run 56 green. We only made it like 40 laps. Let's see if I can hit without wrecking myself. We get a couple of cautions. It's not going to happen. Well, at least I'll be really fast for about 8 laps. Three laps. Maybe one goes back. The odds just aren't with you not making it. So if you're gonna try to do it, do it. I didn't really have a choice because I was also so loose. Yep, there are the bumps. I know it's only like 3-4 miles an hour, but pit with about 5 to go, I expect. I get one of my laps now. Helped me a lot in the standings. I am like second to last, so that can only help. It's still loose. That's okay. Still loose and still wearing the right. Wow. Good lap though. Well, it's during a race. Whoa, bump. See that? Just knocked me sideways. Yeah, I think I might be fired. Oh, I passed somebody. Holy shit, we're flying. Look at the right front. Ah, look at that. Didn't even fix it. Ooh. Gonna be a caution on. We're not stopping for nobody. See, now that we're in the situation that we're in, the best thing is to not have a caution. Unless we were the lucky dog. We're not the lucky dog. We're still 3 laps down. Might be able to sound the top 20 when I get my lap out. They're pitting. Hey. What? Can't do anything about the setup, just gonna drive the shit out of it. And hope for the best. Oh, big wiggle. Wow, look at that. 10 laps. Oh, he's in front of me. Oh, I thought I passed him. Oh, look at that. So close. Yep. So we're 28th. Wow, and we're getting, look how loose we are. So there's an inherent flaw. We hit the bad combination, and this thing is just evil. Cannot be fixed. And it's so weird because it's based on a really good setup. This goes to show you. Oh, that was it. Oh, because we're laps down. Yep. 26. What a terrible. I actually started 8th, but picked it up after the line. See? Went right up there. Felt real good. If I'm making a move like that, it feels really good. So that was it. 12 laps of feeling good, and then it just, you know, it was 20% wear on the right front already, and I'm like, I'm not gonna make 50 laps. So it's such an easy race, turned into a nightmare. But I didn't cause a caution. Minding my P's and Q's, and managed to finish a horrible 26th place. See, when I say I'm not feeling well, yeah, it lends to dumb decisions to run stuff like this sometimes. I really dug a hell out of this race that I could not recover from. And, you know, it happens sometimes. And see that caution that we didn't have? See, that could have been a caution, but it was still too late to help me. The other way I could have gone is pitting 3 times. Because I had about, I guess I could make it about 35 laps in the 3rd gear, and you know, without saving, and give it 2 chances to work on it, but decided to go the other way. In other words, we pitted with like 65 laps to go. We had the caution of 65 laps to go. Came on track with about 58 laps or something. And 59. And we could have just run 35 and pitted and gone to the end. Running faster laps, we might have, you know, been in front of the leader at the end. I don't know if it would have helped us spot-wise. If a caution came out, that might have helped us, but it just didn't. So the way things went, I don't think it would have made a difference. It was just 2 out for lunch. That's it. Still second in points. Lost a lot. I think we lost everything this race. we won the other two, so I believe this is the third race. 21.5. See, that's a glitch. It does that once in a while. I noticed there's a time glitch. Who knows? Maybe that's why I was wearing the right front so much. Yeah, race 3. On to Phoenix. Okay. Well, thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, ask me questions, and we'll be back next time at Phoenix in ARCA in this series. If we're in this series. You know what I mean.